Thelonious and I would like to thank you for all your support. We reached 500 subscribers. Thank you so much from Thelonious and I. We could not be happier. Happened yesterday. I'm recording this on a Tuesday, and that happened on Monday. So thank you all very much for all your support. And here's to 1,000. We're just going to keep growing it. Keep moving, keep moving. And part of keep moving is I did this. I harvested the rest of the... harvested the rest of the canola and the barley there, and I put oilseed radish in all three of those fields. Let me know what you think about that. I was actually going to get a lot more done, but I felt guilty, and our two new fields up here, these two, they still say canola. I've been working those just a little bit. I got this mulched, and I've got this mostly mulched. You can see the mulcher sitting right there ready for me to snag it and finish up the mulch in that field, and then we're going to get those fields going. And up here, well, let's turn the UI on. There we go. That's how we're doing. Barley, 52,000. Canola, 51,000. Here's a perfect vantage point of what's going on. Just a little bit left to be mulched. I wanted to do a little bit of the mulching together. These are new fields, and I do like to work new fields with you for the first time. Like the other ones that I did off camera, those we've worked before. You knew what was in them. I don't know. Again, let me know how you feel about that. It's a fine balance between progress and how much time I have to work on this stuff while I'm recording and and showing field work, because that's most of the game, right, is field work. And I think that's why a lot of people like to tune in, is to see field work getting done. That's my balance. And, and some of it is like, do we do montages? There's only so many of those you can do. I don't know. Again, just let me know what you think down below. And I'll try to kind of do more of what you guys want to see. Things like that. But let's finish the mulching. And while we're finishing the mulching, let's talk about the plans for these fields. I had missed just a little bit right there. Let's back it up. This is my thought while I was doing a lot of the harvesting and things like that. One of these fields should be sunflowers, because like I've said before, I don't want to do sunflowers over in the Dry Creek Manor field anymore. I want to do a rectangular field because it's more of a row crop, and it makes it feel just more realistic if I'm not doing like a diagonal through a row crop. So I like rectangular fields for that stuff, like corn and sunflowers and potatoes, things like that. So one of these should be sunflowers in the spring. And then one of these, I want to do grass right away, because I want to get some money up off this field, because we'll get some grass off the field in time for super silage sell-off in January or December, whenever that happens. And so the question is, which one's which? And this is why I'm having the dilemma, is that I want a more permanent grass field. So I feel like the smaller one off to the side would be a more permanent grass field, where that one will be more of a bigger field, because we're going to, at some point, combine all these fields together. Even these, right? This could be all one big field of one type of crop. It's kind of the way I want to work that. We'll have a big wheat field or something. Oh my gosh, that's going to be gorgeous. I can't wait to do something like that. Just a monster. With this little mulcher, oh my gosh. I've mulched so much with this little thing. It's taking so much time. There's one in there for 34,000 it's like 12 meters wide. And someday we'll be doing that. All right, I brought the cultivator down because we need to cultivate before we stone pick. Unfortunately, that's the way it works. I wouldn't have to cultivate because I'm just putting oilseed radish and things in, but I want to get the stones off the field, just get that process done. A lot of the reason I'm doing this too is because the cultivating and getting the stones up right away is because we have a lot of time. It is only July 1st, and we don't have... August is the busy month, so I don't want to be dealing with any of these stones or anything like that in August. And even if I put this field to bed for the winter, in the spring I might be too busy to do it. I've got time now. So I want to just take the time and get these stones up off the field, be done with it. The field itself doesn't need, neither of them need, by the way, let's look at this, and we're going to accept this cultivating contract, field 60. Well, we got the cultivator out anyways, right? Might as well make another $3,000 on it. These fields don't need anything right now. They don't need lime, they don't need plowing. They do need fertilization, of course, but as you can see, the mulching is all done. And it needs rolling, but of course we'll do that when the crop goes in. So what do we want to do? Do we want to do grass in this field and it still would be more temporary? Or do we want, I mean, it could be semi-permanent until we get more fields around us, which might be a little ways away. It might not be. Oh man, it's hard to tell. Because I would like to do more sunflowers in the spring. Let's do grass over in that field to make it more permanent, and then this field, we'll do sunflowers in the spring. I think that's going to be the best move. And we'll just keep that. We'll just keep that grass is what we're going to do. Yep. And this field, like the mulcher, the meadow roller, if we did grass in this field, I don't think I could stomach doing the meadow roller. I mean, I've been hiring that out a lot because it's so small anyways. I just hire it out because I just get annoyed with it. But that field there might be better for meadow rolling. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll do the grass over there, and then this one, we'll get the stones up and put oilseed radish in it for the winter. And then in the spring, we'll do the sunflowers here. Yeah, I like that plan. Let's do that. Ooh, one thing I did want to show you as well, and I forgot to, is pigs. Here we go. Pigs, there's where we're sitting. Proteins, like I said, I like to bring it up to the percentage. All that's going to add up to more than total capacity, but by the time we get to adding more food over here, these will drain down a little bit. So we're sitting good with the pigs. We don't have much room to put much more of the grain and the proteins in there. We do have a good amount of room for corn and sorghum, and I'm going to hold off on the pigs with sorghum. I'm not going to put sorghum in there because we can use that for flour and things like that. I want to use up the corn right away with the pigs because it's more effective as well. Liters per acre. We definitely have enough. I think we have enough food in there for, the base food. We should be good until I want to go here, and the corn harvest will be in October. Sorghum is next month, August already. We're going to go take a look at those fields, by the way, the potato and the sorghum fields. They look really good over there. That is on my list to do between getting these fields done and moving on. So we'll take a look at those fields, but I think we've got enough base food in there to get us until October when the corn comes in. If we don't, that's fine. We'll have sorghum in the silo. Man, we are actually running out of silo space for the amount I want to store. And, oh, man. Should I do this? Oh, hang on. Because of that, I don't think I can right now. I don't want to. Look at this. 10,000 for that, 45% off? No, because if we do another silo, I would like to get another auger. Oh, I don't want to spend 10,000 right now. We're worried more about cotton. I think we'll be good. I think we can work with the silo we have for now. And then maybe in the next plans with Rex Milius, we'll bring up buying a new silo. Ah! Oh, man. I am so far along in plans. I'm due for another plans with Rex Milius where cotton was kind of the medium-term plans. Here we go. We're finishing up the first field. Going to be sunflowers in the spring, but next we got to get some stone picking done. And then we'll put the oilseed radish in. And then this will be done until springtime. Not too bad on that field. Let's get this other one cultivated. If you're new to this series and maybe the game, I have to cultivate it in order for the stone picker to work to get the rocks up. I've struggled with this mightily at the beginning of the series. Why these stones wouldn't come up, and I found once you cultivate it, then the stones will come up. So that's why I'm doing this. It is kind of a waste of time. In real life, would a stone picker pick up the stones off of a mulch field? I bet it probably would. That would be my guess. But we're playing Farming Simulator, and this is what we have to do. Get the field work done today. I wanted to bring up the cotton harvester one more time because I want your opinion on this as well. Always with opinions I need. I just want opinions. I'm a goober. I'm very much a goober. The cotton picker that we want to get is $425,000 at least. Maybe it's even more. It might be $480,000. So this would be even more, prove my point. FS22 comes out in 2 months, and leasing the harvester is $25,000. So $425,000 divided by 25,000. Math is 17 years. 425,000 divided by 25,000 is 17 years of leasing to pay the same price as it would be to buy the cotton harvester. So when you put it in that terms, and FS22 is going to come out in 2 months, we're not going to be playing the Zielonka map. Oh, I should just turn it around here. We're not going to be playing this Zielonka map for 17 years in 2 months. That's just not the way it's going to work. Should that? Here's my question. Should that play a part in the decision-making process? The fact that we're not going to be playing it for that much longer, so I shouldn't spend the money on it. When in reality, I would be thinking about running this farm for a long time, long time, right? This is my farm. I'm gonna be living on this farm. I'm gonna be living on this land for a long time. So I would want to buy it because I'd get my use out of the harvester for sure. Here's the end of these fields. So next up is stone picking for these, but I am going to take this cultivator down and do the contract on field 60 while I got it out. Might as well. I'm gonna also repair up the tractor. I like to keep this thing repaired up, and it's close enough to where I might as well get some gas while I'm down south. Yeah, get all that done, and we'll grab the stone picker and come back up. I grabbed the stone picker, slight detour here. I wanted to show you these straw bales. That's from the barley field number 91, which was right over here, right there, that one. Did that between episodes. The 4 right in front of me were from something else, but it was perfect. 1 full stack of straw bales from field 91. Let's do this before I forget. I finished cultivating, completed. And let's go take a look at the sorghum and the potatoes quick. They're not ready to harvest, but they look gorgeous. I wanted to show you this. Here we go, our new custom field of sorghum on the left here. Oh, I love that so much. I'm staying in the tractor because I want you the full view of the field. I love the way that looks. It's going to look really nice when it's all golden and ready to harvest. But here's the close-up look. We got good yield on it. 100% yield bonus on this one. Next month, August, busy. We're going to be harvesting this. And also the potatoes. We'll be harvesting the potatoes. Those are looking real good too. Flowering for the bees. The bees are doing their thing. Only 98% yield bonus. And that is because we don't mulch it. We can't mulch it. Oh, you know what? I didn't mulch that's what happened. I put the oilseed radish in and then I didn't mulch it because I said, well, we don't need potatoes. What a silly mistake that was. Here we are, lots and lots of canola, and we can use every little potato we got to make some money. What a silly, silly mistake that was. I knew it was when I did it. I was just being lazy. I started, oh my gosh. You remember that episode, don't you? I was just being lazy like the lazy lambs. Oh. Here's our grass on the left. Used to be the barley field. That's coming in nicely. The cotton fields we're going to buy in August. September is when we're going to buy those. Here we got our oilseed radishes in. This used to be a canola field. The oilseed radish is in and ready to go. And how about this for an overview of the farm, huh? We're just driving by everything. Then, of course, we've got our beautiful corn. I put the picture from last episode on Facebook and Discord. It just did not look... It looked way too dark. It was too bad because that picture was gorgeous. But you got to see that live, the live video last episode. So maybe it was just a teaser. What am I doing? Here's my field that I need to work right into the gulch, the whatever that is, the ditch. Let's just cut in right here. Why not? Why not? It's time to get these stones up. And it should work. Let's see. Turn it on. Yep. Lower it. Because I've done that in the past. I didn't lower it or something. Didn't turn it on. Yeah, it's working. Oh, lovely, lovely. Here it is. We're getting the stones up, and we're turning it into Raxamelia's perfect field. Once we get the field, we gotta get it up to our standards as soon as we can. I don't like looking at rock stones on my fields on the map. To be honest, I don't like looking at them on other people's fields. If there was a contract for stone picking, I'd be doing it. Get your rocks off your field, please. Yes, I'm talking to you, Maria. One feature I came up with that I think would be nice, and there's no way it's going to happen. There's just really not a good reason to do it. I mean, people have memories, but I don't. So I think this would be a really fun idea. And I think that they should have like a field work, field info tab for each field. So like this one I could go to, I go in here and sure, can you go to farmland? Sure. Go to farmland, click on this, and then have a little notepad that comes up. Like here, I'm going to say, I made my plans, right? I want to do sunflowers here and grass here. So I'd click in here, and type in sunflowers. And then I'd click in here, I'd click grass. And then this one's on, this is our canola, whatever. This is on rotation. So click here and put on rotation, whatever. I think that'd be kind of a neat feature for planning. And I don't know. I feel like I'm sure farmers take notes like that. And could I use a piece of paper? Oh, I didn't lower my pickup. Could I use a piece of paper and a pencil? Yeah. Could I do a little document on my phone? Yeah. That's not as much fun as doing it in the game. Plus, then I got to write down the field number and all that. As the field gets bigger, I am going to have to do something like that for sure. That'd be kind of a neat feature, right? Just have it in game, a little notepad. I know you wanted to see the debris crusher today, so here it is. There's your debris crusher fix for the day. Thanks for the $110. Finishing up the last little bits on the big field. And then we're going to head over to the little field, get that done. And then, yes, finally, let's get some crops in the ground. Do all crops, I don't know, is oilseed radish considered a crop? I think it is. It's a cover crop. There we go. Let's head over to this corner over here. And while we're doing that, change of topic. Last night, we got news that James Earl Jones had passed. 93 years old. This is the second talking about people dying. Rex Emilius, why do you keep talking about people dying? Big Star Wars fan here. Huge Star Wars fan. So I just wanted to pay my respects to James Earl Jones, voice of Darth Vader. What a magnificent voice that guy had, and a magnificent actor. And he will be missed. But also on the topic of Star Wars, I won't spend much time on it. I know. If you don't like Star Wars, I'm sorry. Skip ahead maybe 30 seconds. I started playing the game Star Wars Outlaws a little bit. Just came out last week, a couple weeks ago. I don't know, steep learning curve on it, but I'm starting to get it down. I don't know. Tell me what you think about that game. I'm not going to do any streaming on that. No way. No way. I am not good enough to stream anything like that, so there's just no way that's happening. But it's a lot. Plus, I'd have to concentrate too much. But it is a lot of fun. If you enjoy Star Wars games, I'm full. All right. To wrap this up, if you enjoy Star Wars games, I highly suggest it. And I try to stay stress-free. I just look at it as I'm just living in the Star Wars world with that game. Just go do some stuff. Don't worry too much about endgame. Just run around and do stuff in a Star Wars world. It's nice. And here's the last stones in the small field. We are finished stone picking for now. Those cotton fields, when we buy them, ooh, that's going to be some stone picking. That is a lot of acreage over there to be picking with this thing. This is the biggest one in the game, though, unless we go mods, which we're not. It says right in the title, no mods. And an asterisk, that basically means things that are going to give us financial gain. I don't want the financial gain from mods. We do use mods that are just quality of life stuff, like the upper right, having more information on that. I like that, and field of view stuff. All right, let's move on. It's dark enough out. Let's head into July 2nd. Let's sleep for the night, see what kind of contracts we got, and we do need to put a layer of fertilizer down on that field right there. It's going to be our grass field, so I do want to get that double fertilized. And the other field, well, the only thing we have to do on that one is put some oilseed radish in. Why am I backing this up? I was going to dump the rocks into my house? That's not a good idea. Here we go. Let's wake up early because there might be contracts, and it's pretty light out pretty early, so let's just get up early. And it's raining. That's all right. We're not harvesting, and no contracts. All right. And the Landini will play the part of the Kubota, looking at the used gear. Ooh, look at that big old windrower. Well, we're all set there, but that's a pretty nice one. Wouldn't have mind that one. Wouldn't have mind that one at all. Here we go. Let's go get the fertilizer and put that in the small field. There we go, all fertilized up. I just use the sprayer as opposed to the slurry and the manure because there's plenty of fields over on the other side of the map to use those that are bigger and easier to maneuver around the slurry for sure. And we don't have a whole ton of manure anyways. And I think we can use that over on the barley field over there that we just pulled up the barley field. I don't know. That's my thought on that. So now let's... now I think we truly are ready for some grass seed. And let's fold this up. And also, I got to get in the habit of this. I like to put this back on full so it's ready for next time. I keep forgetting to check it before I start. So it's good to check. Just do it now so that the next time I use it, it's on full. Let's get the oilseed radish in over there and the grass in over here. And rolling of the grass, is that going to be it? I think that's it. Oop, let's turn the lights off. We have an emergency. I put a worker on the oilseed radish seeding. Look at this. Where did it go? Oh, where did it go? Is it gone now? Is it right over me? I think it's right here. Is it right here? Stones? What? There. There it is. Where is it? I can't see it. All right, let's just turn this on. This is the most important thing that I could possibly do today. Is it in this little area right here? Oh, there it is. There it is. You nasty, nasty stones. You don't belong here. You're costing me money because now I'm hiring a worker out just to pick you. Get picked, dude. Get picked. And, yep, we got one layer of fertilization over there. Perfect. Oilseed radish going in here. And I got to get that worker off. I can't afford this. I can't afford to pay workers to do my work for me. What am I thinking? Here we go. Here's the oilseed radish field. Lots of oilseed radish in this farm. Just the way I like it. Nobody uses cover crops? Is that what I hear? Oh, no. Raxamelius uses cover crops. Look at all this oilseed radish. Yes. Oh, I love it. The covered fields. No weeds. What's this dot? What is this? Oh, it was a dot on my monitor. Oh, my gosh. I'm so paranoid. It was like a little piece of speck of dust on my monitor or something. All right. Let's put grass in here and roll it and call it an episode. Let's turn this off over. Oop, just missed it. There it is. That's what we want. We want the grass. And this will be a grass field in perpetuity. What are your thoughts on doing that rotation with grass in some of these fields? Like, it's a good money maker, but I mean, if we do rotation on that field, which is not planned to be right now, it's planned to be sunflowers. But let's say a field that size, let's say when that big old whole big area, you know, this whole area here is all one big barley crop. I mean, I'm not gonna put that on rotation. I'm not gonna do grass. That big old field, that would take me forever. So we gotta draw the limit at some point. I think this field, I'm just gonna keep it grass, and we'll just keep working it as grass, and it'll be a good thing to come over and snag some up and ted it up if we need to for the sheep and things like that, and future cows. I don't know. Let me know what you think. You know what else I just thought of? If we're keeping this field grass, let's hop over here. What if we, like this field here? What is this? What is this? Let's find out what this is first. Unable. Oh, bummer. That's a bummer. Can't buy this area right here. I was going to say, let's move this is our grassland care storage facility area with bales and tractors and things. Move that right here. This is our grassland area, and the animal dealer's right there to sell it. We wouldn't even have to trailer it, just pallet fork it over. Oh my gosh. That would be really nice if we could buy that. That's too bad we can't get that. Right here is close. We could do something up there, but I think we're just set right here. That's a bummer. Shoot. Oh well. Another interesting idea I had for Farming Simulator, I think this would be really neat, is if you had different varieties of crops. So corn, there's different varieties of corn you can get and plant, and sweet corn, and, you know, corn feed. Oh, see, now I want to grow corn for my pigs. And maybe if you plant a certain variety of corn, that'd be more for pig feed. You get more yield off of it. But if you plant the sweet corn that you want to try to sell at your produce stand or sell off to the grocery store, maybe that's less liters, but you get a higher price for it. Oh, I'm onto something. I need to put in my app at Giants. I got some good ideas today. Today is my idea day. I understand none of it's going to be in Farming Simulator 25, but maybe we'll start rallying for Farming Simulator 28. Let's rally. I think that'd be a really cool idea. And then the other thing you could do with different varieties, if you get irrigation or like a moisture content of the ground or something like that, then maybe certain varieties do better with a certain amount of rain and irrigation. So maybe there's a certain variety where if it's a drought year, you wouldn't get normally as much yield, but in a drought year, you're going to do a little bit better because it's more tolerant to less water. But if it's a nice wage payment, yeah, $97, thanks, stones. Cost me $97 to pick those stones. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if it's a drought, then maybe normally this crop won't yield as much for you, but if it's a drought, it'll do better than the another type of crop. Maybe not type of crop, but you know what I mean? Like a variety? I've got some good ones. I hit the sign. Sorry, Zielonka. Charge me for that too. $25 every time I take down a sign. $25, probably. Well, it's government doing it, so it's probably a few $100 to replace the sign. Here we go. There it is. Grass and oilseed radish. We do need, I believe, let's look. I need a second layer of fertilizer on this beast right here. Yep. We sure do. So let's just grab that. I'm going to roll it first, just in case rolling it with the seeds gives us that second layer of fertilizer. I don't think it will. If it's just we don't need the stone picker. If it's just the seed in there, I don't think it'll give us that second layer of fertilizer. But let's roll it. Let's get that done, and then we'll fertilize if we need to. And then that's it for the episode. I got to call it quits after that at this point. Woo. Here we go on the best process in the game. Cleaning this whole field up, this mess. I haven't done this enough this episode. Cleaning up all the mess, making it one nice texture. This texture don't changes too much. Nope, that looks about the same, but at least we're going to get rid of this kind of stubbly, nasty texture. It's going to look beautiful and brown. The perfect complement to the grass on the side. We have uncompromising standards for perfect fields. Here with Raxamelius, nothing but the best will suffice. All these lines have to be in the same direction. Don't worry about the tire tracks over there. That doesn't matter. Those will disappear once I log out, log back in. These lines, though, these need to be absolutely perfect. Why? Just because that's the way it has to be. That's why. So much rain this summer. This is unbelievable. It's not scheduled to end until after 11 again, I think. Let's see. Look at that. So much rain. Oh, by the way, if you didn't figure it out, between after I slept and then it got light out right away, I went and took another nap. Basically the equivalent of I woke up, looked at my phone, no new jobs. All right, I'll go back to bed for 2 more hours. That's essentially what happened there. More so for light during the episode. Having rain is enough in an episode. Oof. I think it looks okay on YouTube now. I think it used to be a big problem. Rain used to mess with the compression. Maybe it still does. And this whole episode's gonna look really, really bad. I don't know. The other thing I love about rolling too is that noise. Listen to that. There's a low rumble in there, and you can hear them kind of turning in there, like rattling. Oh my gosh. So good. Yes, yes, yes. Wrapping it up. Not perfect field yet. We need one more fertilization, and normally I would just say, I'll put one more layer between the episodes. We'll see ya, but I'm going to go do it quick. Let's get this field done. We can call it perfect. And then move on to August is what we're going to do. Not this episode. Next episode, we're going to be moving into August. We'll see how it works out. We're coming up on... I have to go to work soon. But I do need one more episode recorded to keep up with my schedule for when I want to release these things. Maybe got aggressive, a little too aggressive with releasing episodes. I want to keep at least Tuesdays and Fridays. Anyways, you don't care about that. What you care about is seeing a perfect field. Let's get her done. Here we go. Unwavering standards on perfect fields. We've done it. We've made the perfect field of grass. And the beauty is this will be going on forever and ever. I'm never going to swap this field out for something else. It's going to be grass. We're just going to keep mowing it and keep mowing it. That's the plan. Unwavering. We've done it. I want to say thanks again for 500 subscribers. Amazing. That was such a great milestone to get to. I really, really wanted to get to it before we got to FS25, and we did. Can we get a nice shot right with the tree here? There we go. I wanted to get to it before FS25, and we did, so I want to thank all of you who've subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Hopefully 1,000 is gonna get here quicker than it did if I get to 500. Is that a thing we can do? We'll see. Anyways, I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next episode.